This is another Klein Bottle video. It's been a while since I made a Klein Bottle video. A paper Klein Bottle video. So this one's going to be made obviously from a Möbius strip, not quite. Oh, it wasn't so clear I had a Möbius strip before. And we're going to have to tape the edge of the Möbius strip to itself. And so we're going to mark the center of the Möbius strip with a crease to facilitate that at the end of the process, or near the end of the process. I'm going to make it so I can fold it either way. When I get to that point. Okay, now we got to make a Möbius strip. So what we're going to do is fold the upper right corner back to the left edge. You could do it by folding the upper left down to the right edge and then turning it over. But we're going to end up like this because we're going to take this upper left corner here and fold it down to the other end of that fold. Like that. So there's our half twist. See this edge right here? That is the top edge. Take the top edge here, bring it over to the left, and bring it down in front. And so now we'll tape that. Probably should cut that tape with scissors, but I'm going to be lazy. I didn't bring my scissors with me. So there, Möbius strip. Half twist. It's a very neat half twist because that makes it easier to fold it into a Klein bottle. So, we're going to fold this edge to the inside. It's not straightforward when you have a curve, but it can be done. There. Interesting how, well, we've kind of cheated, so our Möbius strip is straight because we folded the twist. Now what we have to do is make our edge available all the way around. And so we're going to undo that fold right there from inside. There. Now we're twisted again. And you'll notice that if we were to tape this edge to itself, not including this gap will be the entrance to our Klein bottle at the bottom. And so this is the neck coming out of the side of it right here. See, this is where it's coming out the side. And it goes all the way around, and this little triangle where the gap is, that's the body of the bottle. So the bottle is this very small triangle, and the neck is this loop. Now, that's an arbitrary definition, but to me it makes sense. And here, these gaps are the self-intersection where the neck goes through into the body. So now the next step is to tape the neck closed, to tape the edge of the Möbius strip to itself. Some dog hairs. Oh, I taped the dog hair to it. Okay. Straighten that out as much as I can. Get the tape. All right. Now, probably want to reinforce it right there where it ends. Maybe I should have done that first. Those are the two ends near the body of the bottle. Reinforce them both. Oops. Don't forget that little piece. Get it off my finger. Be a little more careful this time. Okay, we got a little ways to go here. Made that too long. Let's see. Well, they're not kidding when they call this invisible tape. It is pretty darn invisible. Not quite long enough. So now we have a Klein Bottle. The neck has been closed up. And now we'll demonstrate that you really can go into the neck from the bottom of the bottle. And if you want to be really a stickler, you can tape the intersection right here. That should close onto the neck. That's the self-intersection. So, you could tape it. So the only way to get into the bottle is to go through the bottom here and all the way around the neck and here. So this is equivalent to the Klein bottle I made in my first Klein bottle video, and I've proven that with my models. Here's one made that first way. It's all rumpled up because I've actually been through the motions with it. And what I did is, this was the last seam I made, and basically it's taping the Möbius strip to itself. And as it goes around to the inside here, this is the first place where I taped it. So I taped the edges of the Möbius strip together before I closed the Möbius strip here at the base of the bottle. So this base of the bottle is the same as this base of the bottle here. They are the same. But since the aspect ratio of the bottles are so much different, the neck looks very different. And so the neck is going in here, and it's going in here. Now what I did is, after I made this, where the green squiggly lines are, I cut the tape. I cut it down here, and I cut it all the way down inside to the tip. And then I had to pull the paper out of there and rearrange the paper until I got this. Now that looks like the Möbius strip that I made out of the strip, except it's much wider. And so this edge has to be taped to this edge. Well, they're the same edge, right? Because they go, this one goes through the fold here and comes out on this side and comes around to here. So what has to be done now is you have to fold this Möbius strip through itself. I'm not going to complete that, but you get the idea, so that the edge can be taped to itself. Now, I was able to get the Möbius strip for this to look like this, but this is really, really rumpled because I tried to get this to look like this, and I was not successful. So since I was successful from going from here to here, I think that proves that this is really a Klein bottle, just like this one. That's all for now.